Houston, we have a problem. My beloved Jeremy Schmidt, machine, from the beginning I was mistaken, and the turning wheel from the motor had been too much inside this direction. As to compensate, I was many years, pardon me, but I have no excuses but stupidity. I compensated that with many chimps everywhere. Now, because I didn't groove the holes here in the machine has to be long holes, long grooves. By then my milling machine was working, which is not now, so manually now I extended and prolonged all the grooves, both motor and the machine, by hand. And as it is now, there is a very good fixing between the turning wheel and the pellet wheels, which is very simple to check. If I take a ruler and I put it here on this surface, I can see that it is almost quite good to the level or to the surface of the lower wheel, and the same, if I look here, is even perfect. Means that the pellet is with a bit formation, which is nothing serious. When I put only the free wheels as to check the parallelities, it is almost perfect with no shims. No shims. Oh, made me feel idiot. Here, for example, it's now without the pressure wheel. Without the pressure wheel, it goes perfectly. Perfectly means the line between the turning wheel and the small Rolex are excellent. As for example, if I'm changing direction, excellent. Now if I put the tension wheel, here's the tension wheel, let's see. Here it goes, and steady she goes. If we look carefully, there is a bit of traveling, a bit, and the tension wheel is reacting, the machine is reacting perfectly. Oh, Jeremy, you are a genius. Jeremy Schmidt, there is no other machine so massive, so heavy. It's about 60 kilograms. And it works perfectly, and I'm kidding myself how so many years I was working like an idiot with all those shims. Anyhow, it goes very nice now as far as adjusting the surface of the three basic elements, the turning wheel and the two Rolex. But because those two Rolex had been damaged from and suffered deformation as the distortion of the belt so many years, they was made with kind of shoulders, which I fixed on my lathe. I used a temporary shaft on the lathe, as not to use the original shafts, not to put them on the lathe, and seems to me there are problems there. What are the problems? Here we go. Shakes. Shake. 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 You can see it here, how it bounces. This lever emphasizes the movement. This machine can work with a coin on it without moving before. So something was wrong the way I worked on it with my lathe. You can check it with a indicator. And I turn this wheel, which was worked on my lathe. I see on the indicator horrible results. Here we see the wheel. I marked it here so we can see it's per one round. It is more than something like 22 distortion. Means that the wheel goes something like that, and that can make such vibration to the belt. Okay, and how we fix it? Shall I just put it back on the lathe and now try to do it with the original shaft, as to take the two off. And now as it is on the shaft, the original shaft, to rework on it on the lathe. As I said, Houston, where's the problem?